Hello everyone, welcome to the channel Sarus Academy. In this video, we are going to see about fractions. Let us first see what are fractions. What are fractions? Fractions are nothing but as part of a whole. What are fractions? Fractions are nothing but as part of a whole. A fraction represents a numerical value which defines the parts of a whole. The fraction can be a portion of any quantity out of the whole thing, and the whole can be any specific things or value. Let us understand the concept with an example now. Here in this picture, you can see an apple. Let us consider an apple, a whole apple. You have an apple. You have an apple and you are along with your friend. Okay. You have to share the apple with your friend. What you will do? You will cut the apple into two pieces because you and your friend are going to have that apple, isn't it? So you will be dividing, you will be cutting that apple into two parts like this, like how it is shown in this picture. So the whole part, the whole apple, the whole part is been cutted into pieces. This one part are the part of the whole thing. It's called a fraction. And you can read that part as half because half you have divided and you have shared with the apple. Half part you have shared with your friend and half you had it. And it can be represented as 1 by 2. That half part will be represented as 1 by 2. One out of these two parts can be represented as 1 by 2, and that 1 by 2 is read as half. What are fractions? Tell me. Fractions are nothing but as part of a whole. I think you would have understood what are fractions. Simple, very simple. Easily you can understand what are fractions. Fractions are nothing but as part of a whole thing. From a whole thing, a small part, if you want to, sorry, if you are going to divide that whole thing into parts and you have to represent that parts of that whole thing, then you will represent those parts as fractions. Such numbers, the numbers which you use for representing the parts of a whole are called as fractions. Okay, in a fraction, you will not, you will be having a, you will be having two numbers in a fraction, and it will be written in two ways. Top portion and bottom portion. Top you will write one number, bottom you will write one number. In the fractions, you'll be having top and bottom numbers. Okay, one number you will write on top and another number you will write in bottom. Okay, you can call it as numerator and denominator. Okay, how you will write this? How you can write this? What number you should write in the numerator and which number you should write in the denominator? That is that can be that you will understand through this example itself. We have seen this example now. We have taken apple as an example and we have cutted it into two parts, isn't it? So here, how many parts, into how many parts the whole thing is been cutted into two parts, isn't it? So that total number of parts of a whole thing will be written in the denominator place. And in the numerator place, you will write number of parts shaded or number of parts you have given to your friend. For example, you have given to your friend a partner, how many parts you have given, how many parts you have shared. You have shared only one part with your friend, isn't it? If you have shared two parts means you will write two as number of parts shaded or number of parts used. And in the denominator, how many number of parts into the whole thing is been divided, that you will write in the denominator. This is how the fraction is been written in numericals, in numbers. In numbers, you will write fraction like this only, in the form of numerator and denominator. Fraction is always written in the form of numerator and denominator. Okay, understood? Okay, this is the concept of fraction. We have learned what are fractions in this video. We have understood through an example what are fractions. And in the upcoming videos, I'll share the related information regarding fractions. So stay tuned to my channel for the latest updates. Subscribe the channel, press the bell button for the notifications. If you press the bell button only, you will receive a notification prior so that you can see the videos prior. Thank you. Stay tuned. I'm ending the video. Thank you everyone. Bye bye.